Hey, spin enthusiasts. So it is currently the time of year that circuits are having their annual meetings. So I just wanted to come down here and talk to you guys about that for just a second, because I think it's really, really important to understand that the circuit is really run by its members, and there's a lot of times the membership might not like the way things go. They might not like some of the rules. They might not like some of the ways that things are in their circuit. And really, the circuit is run by the members. So if you're not liking something, what you need to do is you need to get involved with your circuit and make sure that your team has a representative at your circuit meeting. So if you are a director, make sure you have someone going, even if you can't personally make it yourself. If you are, if you're just an instructor underneath a director, or if you are if you're a captain and you're just wanting to make sure that your team is being represented, and you want to, maybe talk to your director and say, hey, is there someone going to our circuit meeting for our indoor circuit? Make sure someone's going to that. If you have proposals that you want to submit, I got an email from someone this morning who is doing a proposal and wanted some feedback on what I thought on their proposal. And that is so, so, so great. If you have ideas of things that could change in your circuit and you have, thoughts on how to make those changes happen, you can submit proposals, and it works a little differently for every circuit. It's not exactly the same across the board, but if you go to your circuit website, or if you talk to some of your circuit officers, I'm sure somebody will be happy to explain it to you. There's probably information posted up on how to do that. So if you don't know information about your circuit, you can always check out their website. I know WGI has a huge listing of circuits all over the country. So if you're like, oh, which circuit am I in? You can go check that out too. I absolutely 100% encourage you to get involved in your circuit, because there's a lot to be said for circuits that seem like they are run from the top down by the superior officers or whoever. But really, it's all about who's attending the meetings, who's submitting proposals, who's voting on those proposals, and who's setting the rules. So if the only people who are actually attending the meetings and setting the rules are the superior officers and that's it, that's a problem. So make sure you are represented. Make sure that you are going to your circuit meeting. If you are in MCCGA with me, our meeting is coming up in June, and we are currently accepting proposals. The circuit is currently accepting proposals. I am not an officer or anything like that. But yeah, I will. And if you get a proposal that doesn't pass, but you really think it's something that is necessary for your circuit to be successful, I encourage you to do more research, talk to more people, find out how other circuits do things, and then resubmit a rewritten proposal the following year, because you never know. I submitted a proposal to create a class 10 years ago, maybe 11 years ago, something like that, and it didn't go through. In fact, I ended up pulling it within the meeting. I ended up retracting my proposal because I learned some stuff about the way that it worked, and decided I wanted to revise it. And just last year, I set up a proposal and created a new class within our circuit. So there's always opportunities to improve upon things, and there's always opportunities to change things for the better for your circuit. So questions, hey, throw it in the comments. Let's have a whole discussion about this. Let's get some people involved. And if you want to talk about your specific circuit and how some of the things work, I am all open to hearing about how all that stuff goes. So I will talk to you guys later. And don't forget, include your team, include your staff. Make sure that everybody knows that this is the important thing. It's not color guard is not a solo sport. We do this all together. It's so much more fun on a team.